Hey All Stars, it's Leanne here, and what you're looking at side by side here is the Google Keyword Planner, the new keyword tool that Google is pushing, versus the older yet still kind of new, if you've been around for just a few more months, keyword tool. And usually when I record videos, when I do research for SEO, for anything else, I will hop right into the keyword tool. And when Google tried to push this new one on me, I said, I don't want to deal with it. But as often happens with Google, once they introduce something new, the old thing tends to start going away. So it's a good time to compare while the two are still up and see what the differences are and how we can best use the new keyword planner. So let's do a search for something, and let me just think of something that's in the forum. Let's see. Well, let's just search for make money from home. And I'm going to do the search like I normally do it here, which I take off broad and I select phrase. I'm actually going to leave all three this time though, because I do want to see the different numbers that show up. I'm going to leave website blank, category blank. I'm going to show everything, not just ideas closely related. And AdWords now likes to start with the ad group ideas, which are kind of cool if you're looking for new keyword ideas or related latent semantic index terms, related terms. But I'm just going to click on keyword ideas, and we're just going to see what comes up here. So we have make money from home, in broad match 90,500, in exact match 12,100, and in phrase match 33,100. Usually I just look at the phrase match. Let's do the same thing here. There are three options here. I use Google AdWords, just as a little disclaimer here, I use it for keyword research for SEO. I don't use it for PPC keyword research or anything else like that. And so my use has to do with, I want to know what keywords have a lot of monthly searches. I want to know what sorts of phrases people type just as the phrase alone with nothing else around it. And so those are the kinds of searches I do. And so what I'm interested in is searching for keyword and ad group ideas. And I'm going to type the same thing here, make money from home. And I'm going to leave the other stuff blank. There are different filters that you can put. These are really for pay-per-click campaigns, because what is this? This is an AdWords keyword tool, right? AdWords keyword tool and AdWords keyword planner. The goal of this tool is for you to use it with your AdWords campaigns. I'm not running any AdWords campaigns because unfortunately I am not allowed to, according to Google. By the way, they kicked me off of Google Plus also just recently, so Google's having all sorts of fun with me. Anyway, keyword options, you can hide or show keywords in your plan. Again, not applicable. What's really cool is you can add negative keywords if you're searching and you want to, take out the word free or take out the word for women only or whatever it is you're looking at. And what's interesting is you can add Google and search partners, but I'm going to keep it at Google, make money from home, click on get ideas, and automatically Google goes to ad group ideas. I'm going to skip to keyword ideas. That's what I'm looking for right now. And it's got make money from home, and it's given 18,000 average monthly searches. And if we hover over this question mark, this is the average number of times people have searched for this exact keyword based on the targeting settings that you've selected. Okay, so the targeting is obviously different from what's going on here, right? If we hover over the question mark and local monthly searches here, it says the number of searches for a keyword that meet your criteria, and again, it's an average over 12 months. All right, so this is the first difference that I personally noticed, and what I see is that this has 18,000. What's cool about this new tool, by the way, is you can hover over this chart and you can see how things have changed. Now the only question is, what is this? Is this broad? Is this phrase? Is this exact? And from what they explain here, my thinking is that this is phrase match, right? This number of times people have searched for this exact keyword, which tells me it's this phrase here. I don't know if it's been around something else. It almost looks like close to the exact match, but not quite. So where is Google getting the data? What's the difference between these two? I don't know. I don't know. These are just new numbers we're gonna have to get used to, right? Because my general rule of thumb right now with the old tool is in phrase match, if it's got at least 1,000 or 1,500 searches, that's great. I'm golden. I'm going to use that phrase. Here, I'm not so sure what that is, right? So something for us to figure out. In any case, let's look at some of the other differences in these tools. And again, a lot of this is really geared towards AdWords marketers, right? And so you can click on a keyword to add it here and to see what's the bid range. How much is it going to cost me to run this keyword? Okay. And here's something else I like to do. I like to sort by average monthly searches and see what comes up. I'm going to do that here as well. And this is, by the way, average monthly. This is local monthly. So let's see if we can do average monthly searches, if that comes up with the same thing, if that even exists here. Maybe it's the global monthly searches. Let's just give it a look. Okay, so global searches, no, totally different. So that's definitely not it. So let's take that back out. And let's see, ad share, search network, search share. Okay, yeah. So whatever this data is, it's different in terms of the numbers. Now let's look. I'm gonna sort by local monthly searches, and I thought I took out global. There we go. Oh, apply. There we go. Okay, so now what's important is do the same things show up, and because I've got everything selected, I've got all kinds of results. So let's take that out, see what comes up, and I'll use my phrase match. Okay, so money, make money, already we have a difference here. Okay, money is the first one, same thing. The searches here, and this is on phrase match, 13,600,000. Searches here, 246,000. Very, very big difference. Not only that, but the order of the words is different. So this is different data. So let's do something and let's play around. Let's do exact match here. And let's see if we're coming closer to it. So now we've got money as the first word. This shows less of a search volume than the new tool. Let's see, the next one is work from home. Next one here is work from home jobs, and then work from home. So they've flipped those two, but same number, so that might be just a coincidence here. Here they're different numbers. Next one is free money. Free money is down here somewhere. Online jobs is here. Okay, so these are flipped just because they're the same number, and I guess they don't really order these in any way. This looks like the opposite. This looks like O first then F. On this side I've got F first then O, and I don't know if it's one's alphabetical and the other is not. Maybe I've sorted this by the opposite alphabetical. Who knows? But we'll just keep going here and see what's going on. So how similar are these and how different they are? We already know the numbers are totally different. We've got work at home jobs, how to make money, ways to make money, work at home, I need money is down here. Okay, so these are all the same numbers here, different numbers here. So it looks to me like the new keyword planner is using exact match. It's using exact match, and it's getting its numbers from somewhere else. The numbers are very similar to the local monthly searches, and that's my son in the background there, you hear. But the numbers here are totally different. The order is the same, the number is different. No idea what it means. Maybe because, I mean, I don't know. Let's look at, these numbers are smaller, so, or are they? No, these numbers are smaller. So maybe if I filter for nearby, and let's go to California and see what happens in California, if it even lets me do that. Here, let's do that. California, United States. Okay, let's try that. Let's see if the numbers change here. And we'll remove United States. And it's loading. Okay, so now we've got money, work from home, and the numbers are drastically different. So that's definitely not it. But my guess is that the search area is different in some way. Not necessarily just the area, but also, and let's put United States and remove California again. Okay. And so my thinking is that the search filters here, because they're different from the search filters here, it would take a little playing around to figure out exactly where these numbers are coming from compared to this. However, we can see that it is exact match, which I personally have never used to plan anything. I've always used either broad or phrase, so this is going to take some getting used to. And otherwise, it's very similar. If you're just looking for keyword ideas and you're looking at searches versus how many, you might have to adjust your numbers a little bit. Right? You might have to adjust your numbers or not. You might just keep working the way you've been working if you're working with large numbers. But overall, it seems similar enough that it's not that huge of a change. Okay, and one thing you can do, by the way, if you're doing anything with AdSense or any advertising on your site, if you're advertising on your website, something that's nice to look at is a high CPC. So when you're SEOing a site, a high CPC is great, because what that tells you is if people are paying a lot per click, that's a good keyword, right? They're doing the research for you and they're paying that extra. So if we sort by average CPC here, and I don't usually show it here, but let me pull up approximate CPC. And oops, I need to apply, don't I? There we go. And let's sort by that as well. Let's see if those figures are at least similar. So now we have how to make money trading. This one is quite different. Different results here than the other one. And I wonder if Google switches things around. We'll go to broad and see the approximate search. No, same thing. So here's make money trading. And what's funny is, look at that. It's $15. I wonder if that's for broad. Let's see how much it is for exact, if that changes. Make money trading. Yep, it does change. And if it's phrase match, let's see what happens. Also different. And so we'll show everything. Apparently Google is a different animal when when you're looking at one tool versus another. So we have make money trading here. It's the third one on the list here. Average monthly searches here is 70. Average monthly searches here is 1900 in phrase match. Make money trading 73. Okay, so very similar in exact match. That's good. But then the price is totally different. This is double the amount per click. So obviously slightly different data. They've got different different rules on the data and what they're doing within these tools, and it's going to take some getting used to. But I think if you start using the new tool, you're going to get just as comfortable with it as you were with the old one. And you can grab some high CPC words for your SEO sites, and just remember that this is exact match, and I just learned that today thanks to the person who asked this question on the forum earlier today. So I hope that's helpful to you. Really, with any tools like this, the best thing to do is just to go out there and play with them, just like I did now. And once you play with them, you figure things out and you see the differences, and then you learn to use them for your advantage. So hope that's helpful, and I'll see you guys on the forum.